I'm Andrew Scott. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a board member and currently vice chair. In my day job, I work for Metro. I'm the deputy chief operating officer of Metro Regional Government. I'm going to jump right in on this gifts to your vulnerability. I'm going to take you at your word. I'm going to say that the gifts I bring are my white male privilege. And let me explain for just a second, because I think that, one, I'm a poster boy for white male privilege, and we've talked about that in other retreats, but that is often an impediment. So I want to recognize that, and often, is something that needs to be acknowledged and recognized in order to sort of reduce that impact of white dominant culture. But I think in this context, it can also be a gift in terms of moving forward on increasing student achievement in the district. And I think one of the things that I've been really focused on the last few years is, how do white people start talking and working on issues of racial equity? And how do we take on some of that responsibility? And I think one of the best trainings I ever went to 5 years ago sort of drove that point home that, it's not a question of having the privilege and trying to get rid of it. It's a question of having the privilege and trying to use it for good. And that really stuck with me. And it's actually one of the reasons why I ran for the school board, was the sense that there are conversations that I can have using that white male privilege that I hope can be really helpful in moving forward on some of the shared goals. So while it can be an impediment, it can also be a gift in the right circumstances. And then I would say my goal for tonight is to focus on some of those board protocols and really thinking about how those protocols help us advance our shared goals, because I agree, I think we have the shared goals, but really sort of focusing on why are we talking about these and how are they going to result in better.
Thank you. Thanks for the